I don't
So
want to play. I got some achievements to get, and I don't do achievements.
yeah,
But that
yeah.
game's worth it.
So this is my feeling. You said I should be a very intelligent meth addict who hates booze, right?
Yes.
So I'm smart. I can't make it all the way 5. I can, but it's like you get very few points to dick around with. So like I put it on 4, psyche on 2, because I can't be that emotionally intelligent if like I'm tweaking all the time, right? And I'm strong because
I've known some pretty emotional tweakers. Okay.
so have I, but like I'm like trying to like that's why it's not at 1. But like physique is high is 3 average, which is I would consider good because booze is really what kills your body like more than anything.
Oh yeah.
And how your senses and how agile you are, well, those should really be like a 5. Like, but then I have to sacrifice the intellect. So, but these are my starter things. And do you remember? Have you seen this like played enough to know that like these things like all chime in and like give their opinions during dialogue in addition to like
they hate you too. They all really hate you.
Yeah, I know. Especially electrochemistry. Like I have to have electrochemistry, but
it's the best.
I put composure just because my only goal in this playthrough is to get the secret homosexual underground thought. So, yeah.
The secret homosexual thought.
The secret homosexual underground. All right.
Usually we try to run away from our gay thoughts, not seek them out.
Well, that's what I think is the message after you complete the thought. Let's see.
There is nothing.
Just so you know, Discord audio is coming through
primordial blackness.
Discord is what?
Your conscious
Discord audio is coming through on your stream.
No love.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care if you don't care.
You don't have to do
I'm watching
anything
it on here
anymore.
anyway, so.
This is really
But
loud.
YouTube does work.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
And it looks good.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Fuck ex-wives.
Yes, it is.
What's that about the X something?
Up on you.
Oh no, not him.
Eyes hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
If you have any, like, you know, crackfire like suggestions for which I should pick, tell me.
I'm thinking.
What's Alonzi mean?
Bitches.
Hey, you're streaming on YouTube with me, Mr. W.
YouTube. Twitch.tv.com. Twitch.tv.com.
No, I didn't want to set that up.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all
but. Channel 7?
It's youtube.com/tonight on channel 7.
Ooh.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this. and it always will. The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you.
Pharaoh, did you blow up your computer yet?
A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mr. W, if you feel like there's an answer I should pick, tell me.
The stench of liquor rises from your
No, I don't know
mouth.
anything about this
know
game.
that-
Well, it's the start. We're not even conscious yet. We're fighting with our reptilian and brain and limbic system.
The stench of liquor rises from your ungodly.
Definitely too. We want to hate alcohol.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Do they update the graphics too?
I don't know.
It looks a little different.
It does. Maybe it's...
Or am I ray tracing Discord right now?
Hold on, I'm gonna... Because that voiceover volume was a little loud. Look at this dyslexic font.
Oh, that's wild.
I know. I'm not sure if I like it better or not. It's almost like Comic Sans plus like...
Chinese menu.
Yeah, unavailable in Chinese. Chinese menu. Can I change just the menu language? There's also Twitch integration where it says streamers can create polls so their viewers can influence gameplay. Viewers can vote for their favorite dialogue option to give temporary bonuses and penalties to the streamer's main attributes. Which I kind of want to do, but I don't have any Twitch viewers, so... Alright.
Oh, there's a Twitch integration?
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a major Twitch integration in it. Like, people can vote, people can, like, see your character sheet, all that kind of shit. Well, never drinking again. Sorry about dog noises. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, okay, yeah, that's important. So, Mr. W. Mr. W.
What?
You said you don't know anything about this game.
I know it's an art. I know people like it.
Yeah, it's an RPG. It's pretty it's got like a philosophy behind it. It's got like a whole world behind it.
Stands broken in its frame.
Yeah, I know it's like
Cold wind
bonkers.
blows in.
That's all I know about it.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back
And I
of
know
your
you got a
right hand,
chode.
but none of it is
Those
recent.
Eddie Whiteys.
More likely
Look
a
at that
projectile
bulge.
than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something
A
heavy
baseball.
and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe
solved
that's
that
on the
mystery.
hat rack in the corner,
100 points.
which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations.
Why does
You
that
smashed the
icon
window
look
with
like
your own shoe?
the System
Now you
Shock
only have
bad
one.
guy?
If you're lucky, you
All
can still find
of
the other on the balcony outside.
The
A
thoughts.
door to
I'll
it
show you in a
outside
second.
your room. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
So let's see. Is it here? How do I view my? Okay. So So see, these are the 4 stats: intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. And these all have associated, like, they're not perks, but they're like aspects of your intellect, aspects of your psyche, aspects of... You get it?
I'm already out.
Yeah.
I'm already out.
No, like, you don't have to, like, control this at all. Like, the game just... Your scores in these influence how much that part of your brain will talk to you.
This levels up just through your actions and like choices.
Yeah.
You don't have to assign points or anything.
You can game it by putting on different clothes and doing different drugs.
Yeah, just like Fallout.
Yeah, it's like Fallout.
Just with less emphasis on like the actual level of your skill. But you play dress up.
You play dress up, yeah. And like, just because you know nothing, that's how the character starts off. He wakes up and he has no idea where he is and what he's doing. Which is what we've just done. Ew, beer, wine, and sweet liqueurs. Let's tab.
You're like a
A
detective,
mirror
right?
hangs above a bent and broken
Like
hot
a
water
private eye?
sprays from the
I haven't
glass.
found that out yet.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory.
This is your first time playing? Did I just spoil it?
No, you didn't. I'm just saying that, like, from my eyes, I have not found that out yet.
Yeah, I got you.
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold.
Oh no.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Of course I do.
Yeah.
Is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead.
I'm a
There's
superstar.
clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? What?
It's because I'm a superstar.
Yeah.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You've worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the
Superstardom.
emotion you're trying to convey? You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no
pulse.
sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive.
Well, I guess I try encyclopedia.
It belongs
Oh,
to
I
the
succeeded.
third decade of the current century. Enough time
So
had
you-
passed
you're
from
smart?
the failure of the revolution.
Huh?
That, for
So
a
how smart
fleeting
are you?
moment, free market
far am I?
economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our
smart?
species.
Oh, 4.
Nice.
4 out of
Things were
5.
good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style.
Oh no,
More
disco
importantly,
happened.
Disco happened.
Disco.
For Revachol, your city.
My disco
That
needs
meant
me.
only one thing.
Your disco needs
Guillaume
you.
Lamillion.
I've been using that more as telling people that I'm leaving. It's like, sorry guys, I gotta go. My disco needs me.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in
Oh, I can
Guillaume
pick all
Lamillion's
these, so I'll
regional
pick
mega
you.
hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Grimace.
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice Ganema. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let's try the impossible.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor.
So we're just stuck
It will take a
smirking.
minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So, one thing
That's gonna be our face for the entire game.
Of course it is. Well, that and in the bottom left-hand corner, I think. One of the things that's really interesting to me about this game is that, like, despite the fact that it is made and written by an Estonian guy, it features French, a lot of French words, but obviously English voices. And I have no ability to detect whether, oh, those are clothes. I should take those clothes. No idea to detect, like, whether the French accented. How do I take this? Hey. Oh, it's because I was holding tab.
Classic.
Well, when tab does this, it's like I'm going to hold tab all the time.
Gonna be holding it.
Disco ass blazer. Flare cut trousers.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says...
Is that
whirling
ringing
in
coming
rags
from the
on
game, or is my
aluminum
tinnitus
tubing.
acting up?
There is a single key on the ring.
What
The
ring?
number 1 is etched on it. It should open
Like
the
the...
door.
Because there's like a slight... like,
It was
environment.
a high-pitched It was a high-pitched, like, squeal.
Oh, I wasn't hearing that.
Yeah, that's me.
Hasn't that gone away?
It doesn't go away.
Isn't there something they can give you for that? What is this? Oh. Empty cassette tape. Oh, I want the tape that's in there. Did I put all my clothes on? Homo-Sexual Underground. That's the one I need to get. Oh yeah, I was checking to see if my clothes were on. Yeah, my single shoe that... CW, like the flare cut trousers, they up my drugs, which is electrochemistry.
Hell yeah.
Now we have to step outside and see what the world is.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer, could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
That's too wild. Chief Technical Officer is what I am.
No, you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business
Couldn't
is that?
say. In truth, so far.
So
mostly
far, that
drinking.
official police business has been you being passed out drunk for 3 days.
Well, I guess that means I'm never drinking again, but I will be smoking and doing drugs.
Especially smoking.
Yes. Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Oh. It's a red check. I should,
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions
Yes?
for you. What is it they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
This is not a hostel. This is a motel.
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to
You
me?
sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What
The
century?
current century.
And what's that? What
Centuries
number?
don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
You're right. There isn't. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say.
I like how
It's
in
impossible
like
to hear people
different
speaking from over
dimensions,
here.
different worlds, disco is a universal constant.
I know. There was like a disco age, and like it wasn't just disco. It was like the whole fashion, everything.
Oh, yes.
And then
Various
Italo
artists
disco. When's
ostentatious
Italo
orchestration
disco Elysium
climb
gonna
on
come
Oh
out?
God,
Oh,
that would be
that-
awesome.
Yeah.
Just set 10 years later.
Oh, the better.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't
It
it?
would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself is very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way? Like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say.
I hope
whether
you mean
she's
that in a
being
cool
sarcastic
way.
or really means it.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I
The
do?
window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was
Destructathon.
screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It prides me
Man,
to
I
hear
want to go to a
this.
destructothon.
Please tell me more. Me
Wes,
too.
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I want the stub.
Take that stub.
Iguanas, -4 centigrade. That's too cold for iguanas.
That's way too cold. That would be a really nice temperature to serve a drink, like just under freezing, but it doesn't because it's mostly alcohol.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like just under becoming slush, but it's
Yes.
not quite fully liquid. That's the best way to drink anything fruity.
Yes. You know what I would really like right now? A tequila sunrise.
What is that?
I want a blue motorcycle.
What's that?
What's a tequila sunrise?
The speckled man. in an
Tequila
orange
sunrise
jacket
is like
tapping his foot on the
orange
floor.
juice,
Looks like
grenadine,
he's waiting for
tequila, and like it's
You.
layered in such a way that like it goes like dark red from the grenadine at the bottom to like a whitish to like orangish for the sunrise, so it looks like
As you
a
approach,
sunrise.
He narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
It's a very nice drink to look at, and it fucks you up.
Yeah, it does.
I like rum and coke unlayered.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuo.
Well, what you should drink
57.
is
You must be from the
Southern
51st.
Comfort and Dr. Pepper.
Ooh.
You
I
realize
tell
he's
you-
waiting for your
I need to
name.
mix Dr. Pepper with something. It sounds good.
Southern Comfort is what you mix with Dr. Pepper.
That's whiskey.
Dr. Pepper
right?
mixes with nothing,
It
but
mixes.
Southern Comfort works.
Southern Comfort does work, and you can even use diet and or cherry.
That's whiskey, right? Southern Comfort?
It's kind of, I think it's
Brown
whiskey. It's like a whiskey liqueur. There's a 75 proof, and then there's a 100 proof version. I recommend going for the 100 proof version.
Can I just mix it with like Jack Daniel Tennessee Honey?
What? Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
No.
Jack Daniel's honey is really, really smooth.
I would just drink that by itself on the rocks.
I don't like whiskey.
I can drink it
at all.
like neat, and it's so good.
Tennessee Honey is very sweet, and I like even sweeter with the Coke.
Should I try this? It's a red check. I can't be retried.
Do it.
Oh.
Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool.
Raphael Ambrosius
Yes.
Cousteau. Okay.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He
Ambrose
casts
for
it
short.
aside as an intradepartmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
No, I haven't.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from
I
the
was
police?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat
No
Squad.
need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. There's just
They're
white
not
rectangles.
just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It's not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember
I
anything.
can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Let's roll.
To you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Thanks, disembodied voice. Well, we should talk to everybody, because this is one of those games.
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot
Get
to
on her
introduce
anyway.
myself.
If I can, I
I'm
will.
Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew.
Hire her on the
Hire
spot.
her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are always side mysteries, sequence killers and forays into the
I can
paranatural.
assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than
Thank
2.
you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am.
You
or
seem
what
to
I'm
be in
doing,
a chair.
or anything. I can say that.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone
Hope you get
with
better.
limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Number 1. Pharaoh.
Of course.
A grenade? Did you fight in a
No,
war?
dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
I feel like I was in a
Oh
war.
my. What happened?
I think I
I think I
lost.
lost.
That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays. No problem.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my.
I couldn't
You know
even
where
figure
you
out
are,
how to stand
right?
up on my own. I needed a voice in my head to tell me.
I know. And to tell me to wake up.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
See, in hell. We're all in
We're
hell.
in the city of Revachol, dear.
All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in
Make
the
her
30s.
super concerned.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice cryo.
Might
You're-
not be here, but I figured I'd stop in for a little bit at least.
Don't say anything too revealing. We are on YouTube streaming. I'm attempting it.
Okay. Do that.
Yeah, for archival purposes.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just may have to run off and do a drive or more
Okay.
cleaning or something. I'm just taking a little break for now.
Okay.
We're actually making good progress. So, how's
Good.
it going? You die yet?
Good. Oh no, we're talking to the cryptozoologist's wife.
Just a random question.
Trying to hit on her.
Yeah.
Zoology stuff in this game is kind of great,
No.
actually.
Yeah,
This
it is.
dancing, it seems like a lifetime ago. Much has
Like,
changed.
there's some real
but
wacky
it's
stuff.
still the most
It's-
beautiful city in the world.
The Col de Mama
Speaking
Dakwa.
of history,
Yeah, for
So
real.
You
dig
know
how the
what
bell
year it
bottoms
is.
are
Yes?
a +1 to drugs.
Well, of course, that makes sense.
By
Yeah,
the way,
we're-
we're going for high intelligence, but we do every drug we will come across
Except for booze. We don't do booze.
because it's
Alright.
bad.
I gotta
Yes.
hang on, I'll be back.
Okay. Also, I'm going to try to be as honest as I can with everyone, unless there's like, unless I don't think they're being honest with me.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
See,
Her
I
relief
was
is
honest, and I
palpable.
gotta.
She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I wish it was this one. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary.
Oh,
That
no,
sounds awesome.
nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines.
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong. Also,
If there's no government, how come there's jobs?
You can't stop the hustle.
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look
No,
like
please
you need a
explain
break.
my job to me.
Besides,
Yeah.
you're the
I'm not
best person
actually
to
a
explain
cop.
big things to anyone.
she's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Fuck yeah.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does this have to do with there not being any
It has
cops?
something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
So what
Yeah,
did
on
I
that
do?
communism
Didn't do
path.
too well, dear.
I mean,
You really only
I
knew
tried
what
to
it
have
is.
it be
It does look like you're
gangster
having
computer
trouble
god
remembering
Frankenstein.
things. History and places, reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, Such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too
Yeah,
much.
so many bowls and dishes and
Someone
stuff.
more educated
Yeah.
in sweeping
We're getting rid of like
matters.
half of them. It's great.
Maybe you should ask.
Good.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Like just like the plastic ones so
Then
far.
I don't
Okay.
know.
I started on
Someone
glass.
rich, maybe?
Oh.
Wealthy people are educated.
Just eat on, like, save the fine china only and eat on the finest that you got.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
You know what's sad?
Huh.
I bet you could go like to a thrift store like every week or something.
Yeah.
Buy a set of plates for like $2
Yeah.
and like break them every time you use them. And, like it'd be cheaper than like paper plates.
Yeah.
It might be.
Like that
I am
honestly
from
might work out
from
that
Precinct
way.
57. This is an inter-district
Like, you shouldn't do
investigation.
that.
So joining
Yeah.
Precinct 41.
You probably could.
Right. Now,
You'd
I know
become like known
people
around
are
town as the
right
guy
to
who,
see.
like,
It also took you a while to
comes in
put
and
all the reports
buys
together.
all the plates.
It was you who
Never
placed
never
the
seen
order,
again.
Yes?
No, I only just got
Is there
here.
something you can
It
like
was probably
recycle
Sylvie
that
who
stuff
called
into?
you.
Like a
She usually
project or
works
something?
about here.
You could make a mosaic.
You could make a mosaic. Could you like grind it down into like
Do you have a
raw
number?
ceramic or something?
As a matter of fact,
I don't know if that's possible. I mean, I think it undergoes a
said
chemical
you just
reaction
got
once
here.
it's fired.
What, of
That
Martinez?
makes sense.
No, I live in Jamrock. I only
Sticking
sometimes
to
come here to
modded
keep an eye on the
Minecraft,
place.
I guess.
I
This
know.
is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you
I
still
get that
know your way
mentality about a
around,
lot of things.
yes?
It's like I have
Is
a
it
lot
time
of
for
wisdom.
Minecraft again?
Yes,
the
I
server's
know
still
where
up?
some
Because
things
I want to
are,
jump
but
in.
As I said,
Get on the
I
server.
don't live here.
I don't
I
have
just
any of the
used to
server
work here.
info.
And I'm
Well,
not going to stop
talk to me
working
later,
here, if
or
that's what you think.
Yeah.
I didn't
figure it
imply-
out.
Okay, what's my Minecraft
Detective.
login?
I don't
It's
know.
your Microsoft account usually now?
Yes,
Probably
that's true.
means This is
I
when you
never
step
migrated
in
it.
and ask
Oh,
your
then it's probably gone.
questions.
No,
no.
they'll still let you, or they would like a few months ago.
You also
I haven't
now
played a
should
Minecraft
own-
in over a year.
You should also now own
His
both
face
versions of
expresses
Minecraft.
profound
Yeah,
regret in your
it-
having
It
this.
it should be like check your Microsoft store and see if you can just download Minecraft.
Yeah, because you'll have the Java and the other one now.
I actually fucking randomly found a clip of you two playing Minecraft.
Behind this building, there's
Us?
a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree
That's
there.
weird.
Let me post it. I'll post it in general.
That's easy.
Where
See
is
that
it?
door there? First you
As long as
exit
it's
through
not that time we tried
then
to fight
your
that
right,
fucking
you
dragon.
should see a big
Oh,
hole
God.
in it. A
Here,
really
I'll post
big
it in
one.
general.
Miserable
You can get to the
experience.
courtyard
Never
through there.
again.
No
Oh,
need for the
God, shut
keys.
up.
The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian
What did he
cavalry to
post?
fit through.
Is it Super
I don't know
Minecraft,
who
kid?
killed him. I'm
Basically.
not the police. That's your job. What are you?
Or
crazy?
is, I don't
Of course
know,
I
it's
didn't kill him. Went
children
away
of some kind.
because none of your
That can't be
business.
us, W. We don't play with mob briefing enabled.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate
Keep driving
that.
by that building I made
Yeah.
a similar building to in Minecraft. And I just like
Is
want to
it?
go in there and
Because
just
I
be like,
thought
hey,
you
can I
were
kind of
supposed to
like
be
walk around and take some
investigating the lynching,
pictures?
not my employer conduct.
It's not for weird reasons, don't worry.
Weird reasons.
Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else?
Yeah, I watched that
I'd
movie, it
like
was
to
good.
get back to what I was doing.
You know what else was good? Time After Time.
No, I'm not the bartender.
Time After Time
I'm
is
the
all right.
cafeteria manager.
Yeah.
That is a solidly
I
okay
have
movie.
3 cafeterias. I
Especially
manage.
like when you consider that
Get over it.
what's his name was a fuckboy.
Yeah, huge slut.
Yeah.
Not so
Yeah,
fast.
it's kind of
You're only
hilarious.
130 Ray.
Yeah.
A romantic story out of H.G. Wells.
Yeah. I'll try Savoir-Faire. Oh, I failed it. I failed at running.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you
Oh God, I just
suddenly
had a
turn
terrible
around and
realization.
giving him the
What?
finger, furiously,
Are you dead?
with both hands.
No.
Why?
You sure?
I don't think so.
This looks like zeros to me.
Where?
In your HUD.
Watch out!
Oh. Did I die?
Oh, we died.
I think you're fucking dead.
Oh, shit.
Did you lose to the door or whatever?
I think I did.
Everything goes.
Damn.
We lost to the door.
That's like, that was like the meme when this game came out.
It was
Yeah, it
no
is.
accident.
Like, this game's too fucking hard.
Those
Door
were
killed.
disco moves from your spinal cord. If it comes off like that,
I had a terrible
wrong
realization
to
just
let
now
you
about this game.
go.
What?
I should have
You know what
kept
other
you
thing it
here.
reminds me of?
What?
Is it bright where
Super
you
popular anime card game
Is it
that everyone knows about, and not just me, Anime Head.
Have
I've
you
never heard of it.
felt
Yeah,
He's
I
explained
know.
it to us like 3 different times, but we never remember it because
I don't even really understand it.
It doesn't
Nobody
look
does.
so, sweetie.
No one does. No one
Are
knows how to
you
fucking
okay?
play that game. I don't think the people that made the game know how to play it because
You've
they kept having
sustained
to
a
put out
trauma to your
errata.
lower neck. In addition, you have strained your
Really?
left trapezius
Yeah.
muscle. Pain surges down
And,
your
like,
back when you move.
I don't even think it came with all the pieces you technically
The
need to
chair
play.
took the
Holy
brunt of it.
shit.
Because
That's
like
Don't worry.
you kind of need like
Are you
counters
sure?
or something or
Yes,
pawns maybe.
yes.
Maybe
Sir, I
it
didn't-
doesn't
I
really
didn't mean for
say.
this to happen.
That's the
I'm
problem.
sorry. The drinks are on the house, okay?
Like there's a lot of
There
mechanics
were
and you can
a
kind
lot
of see how
of
some of them
drinks on the
interact,
tab.
but you don't really know how to
I
play
still
the
have to
fucking
charge you
game.
for 3 nights and the broken window, though.
Anyway,
That's 100.
The thing in that game is you have to go to a location and
Bottom
try,
up
and
of
your
your
party
paving.
members need to have skill checks to pass
Okay,
to enter
fine.
those
I'll
locations.
take it
And
off
I
your
just
bill.
realized this
Stick
game
it
is
in
kind
a
of like that.
post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room. Don't thank me yet.
Yeah, when you
So
have the time,
it's
send
like
me
stay
out for 3
info
nights stay.
for
If you don't have it by tonight,
Minecraft
I just
setup.
can't let you up there.
Yeah, it'll be later or something. Remind me, PM me or something if I don't.
I'll
God's
forget
sake,
to, don't
watch
worry.
out for
Yeah,
yourself.
okay. Sounds good.
I just want to try like all the like computer destroying shaders and graphics mods.
Well, try to get like your base install set up first then.
Yeah, that's what I need first before
Yeah.
I start going wild.
Okay, well, if you get that going, get a hold of me. I'll figure it out.
So I did not kill myself. I just lost 1 health, which I'll regain if I
Okay.
do something or, you know.
Yeah.
You know. This is where the lyrics would be. Okay.
It's good to know that this alternate universe or whatever still developed karaoke.
Yeah, I know. They developed karaoke, but they really haven't developed computers.
They have computers, they're just a lot different.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, they require Wi-Fi. It's always on an internet connection. But, like...
And like operators and
Yeah.
hyper cooling
Yeah.
The
or
RCM
something and
in
like literal
Martinez.
magic smoke.
What can I help you with?
Some
Yeah.
shit. It's really complicated and
We
strange.
don't
It's
see
very
a lot
interesting.
of police around here. That's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there. In the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
What do you mean?
A bit disoriented.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
This game is very, very cool and unique,
This
but it
intersection
also
is
intimidates
called
me whenever I
Roundabout
think
North.
about actually playing it.
Yeah, me too. That's why I wanted you guys to be
Just
with
wants
me.
directions.
Yeah, like it's just there's so much
There's the pier,
that like
the Cape
I
Side
wouldn't even
apartment
know where the
buildings,
fuck to start with
some
this
more
game, you know,
tenements.
and I would have no idea how
Not a
long it
lot,
would take me to
really.
play.
the harbor gate.
Like it's crazy.
Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics.
The one thing that we got to do is
Some
we have
shops and
to.
a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the just coast.
I will release
There's a
one
little
spoiler
fishing
that there
village
is another
It's
place to
just
sleep,
water.
but we don't
No
have
action,
access to
no
that yet.
problem. Of course.
That's true.
So I have to make 60 real today, and I don't know how, but there's
I
like
don't know how you would do that either. That seems
And
pretty
I-
hard
I-
for an early game.
I can't sell any drugs I get or cigarettes, but I can sell everything else.
So there's like postcards or something, right?
Yeah, there are postcards.
Welcome to Rivachol.
I like how his name is just racist lorry driver.
Hell yeah.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me.
Saw someone on
My
Twitter doing
grandfather
that
came here from a
top
3,000
racist
year
joke or whatever
racist
the other day.
isolationist culture.
And
While
another
your
similar one, and
ancestors
now I
came
can't
to
remember
this
what it
island
was.
amid every school of thought and government has failed in the city. But
It
I love
might
it
have been me.
nonetheless.
It wasn't
It
you, but
belongs
it
to
made me
me
think of
as
you.
much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making
think I
it
know
that
where I
much
saw
harder
it.
for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Also, development
What
on
is
Zoop's race war
fixation
is
on
still
the
going on.
nation makes it
I don't
hard for
believe you.
Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Listen, I had 2 Zoop models made and finished before my last computer crash.
Come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you
And
meant.
1 car.
You think my kind doesn't belong here? That I should watch myself?
Well, it's farther
and
than I got, I guess,
behave.
because I didn't even start.
But you see, I'm an officer
Or
of the
think about
RCN. It's
Or
actually
was
my
ever
job
approached to be
make
involved.
sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The
Well,
air
Zoops
true
2 is in
comes
production
tense.
still, so I gotta finish that
needs
spin-off soon.
Now's your moment to shine.
Race war and top racist.
Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple.
I'm at a party and
Thank
paid
you.
a drug addict $50 to let me hunt him with a paintball gun.
The lieutenant
It was fun and
exhales
everyone enjoyed
and
it, but if you
resumes
took it out of
his
context,
working
people wouldn't see the...
Whatever you say.
Wait, who is on drugs?
Just some guy at a party, and someone just paid them $50 to, like, let them chase after them in the woods with a paintball gun.
I'd do it.
That doesn't sound like the worst deal, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can make it to the destination, you get another 50.
Oh, not much anymore.
Oh.
I'm here to
Get the
pick up
20-minute
some
head start.
cargo, but
That sounds
the
fun.
dock workers
Hell
are
yeah.
so
I like them
you
odds.
could, you could make that like
your
a
ass
business.
situation.
People would do that, like, for fun.
What is that called?
Hunting
the
humans.
game or something?
The most dangerous game.
The most dangerous game. That's what it
You're
is.
thinking of hit movie The Pest, clearly.
Yeah, that's not what
It's exactly the kind of thing you
Jesus
say
Christ.
at something.
I always bring Pest up when anyone talks about the
Look,
most dangerous
as
game.
detective.
I actually have a
come
stupid
from
story
a long
about that if
line
you
of
want to hear it.
lawmen. We got ancient rights and
Leguizamo does not want people to remember that movie.
No, it
Oh, I'm
did
here
not
to
age
pick up a load
well.
of fucking
Nobody wants
Just
people to remember
regular,
that movie.
Oh,
big
boy.
tackles.
Damn, you're not
Some
gonna
of
get
it's
more
still
out of
funny,
him
but a
than
lot of
this.
it is really
He's put up
not.
the wall of
I mean, it
racism.
still is, but you can't say that it is anymore.
You know what?
It's
Like,
uncomfortable.
you know,
Yeah.
Modern age, let's say.
Yeah.
what movie are you talking about?
The Pest.
The Pest.
Oh, I don't remember that one. You know, I'll admit, like, I think Leguizamo is like kind of cute, but he like one of my favorite movies, like him as a character, is that one where he was a drag queen.
Luigi. Oh, yeah.
Tu Wong Fu.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and Wesley Snipes was too, and what's his name? Like, he was like Leguizamo was like a fantastic drag queen.
I could see that.
Surprisingly, he was also really good in Romeo and Juliet.
He was in
He was good.
that. He was in
He was good as
the.
Luigi.
He was great as Luigi.
Of course he's good.
Luigi.
You know what he wasn't good in? The Happening. Because no one's
My
good in The
grandfather
Happening.
was a carter. Had a
Man,
royal license.
everyone was good in
We
the
tried to hold on
Happening.
to our privilege.
No one is
Everyone
What
got
did you
happened.
think it was? That's how deep into history.
You know what's another movie where everyone got happened? A Serbian film.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my Jesus
That's a
Christ.
different happening.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
but like that's like a movie where everyone got happened.
I guess so. Yeah, here's my stupid pest story for you real quick. I don't even know if this counts as a pest story. I had this English teacher one time who was like describing like the most dangerous game or whatever.
Hell no. It's a guild.
And, telling us the concept of LL, you're hunting people, and it's like, and he was like, doesn't that sound like a movie? And he's like trying to get us to say the title of the movie. And no one knew what the fuck he was talking about because we were not that old. And he was thinking of The Running.
Okay.
But in my head, I'm like, what, the pest? I was talking about the pest.
I mean, I would be thinking about like, weren't there like 50 Islands of Dr. Moreau? Weren't they all about that?
Yeah, there's so many movies that are basically that same concept, like whatever. Like,
do you sell drugs here?
Feel free to
Didn't the
look around or something.
90s Dr. Moreau have like a crazy production story?
I don't know.
Like all of the directors kept getting fired, and the first one just like
don't know.
stayed.
Yeah. It was a complete shit show, like shit show top to bottom kind of situation.
Like one of the directors, like after leaving the project, he sort of stayed there and lived in the woods.
The story goes that normal Flitter
or something like that.
Like there's a lot of really fucked up stories from
was
that
already
production.
taken. So when Flitter,
You mean this?
Like people got messed up in the head doing that movie.
Yeah, I think everyone was just like having
This is Pop Stars.
because
It's got like famous people.
everything
in it.
I've ever
It's
heard
not
about
for
it is
sale.
fucked up. And the
looks
movie's
like it
weird
also
too. Have you
has
seen that
something
movie?
called Police
Yeah.
Stellar Mode,
It's fucking weird.
featured on
Like
page 34.
I don't know who wanted
This
that
speaks
or
to
who
you.
wanted to watch that. You know what I mean? Like it's real weird.
So the magazine she's looking at has a picture of two girls kissing. One of the options, I approve of this, very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing. Or should I say, forget all about all that. What is this, a fashion police preacher? Because police, you know.
And Future Lesbian sounds pretty good.
Very futuristic.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion.
Johnny, you're straight off.
The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with,
You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Okay.
looks like it also has something called
I want the
Police.
fashion police.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's
That's
the
obviously
numero
the answer.
uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this?
Hell yeah.
No.
This
I
is
don't
also
think
another
so.
thing about this game. I think about playing
We
it.
are
It's
not
like
the fashion
I should
police.
try a different path
We're
than
the
stuff like
real
that. It's like,
police.
wait, why would I ever want to not pick options like that though?
I know.
Right.
It's funny. Like they're just too fucking funny.
Welcome to
Like
Frit.
you
Feel
can't just
free
not
to
do it.
look around or
What's that magazine she's reading?
It's like I'll not
okay.
take Weird Wasteland.
I'm not really
Sure.
supposed to.
Yeah, right.
but
I've never played it without Weird Wasteland.
I install mods so I get it for free
I don't really know anything. I mean,
because
I know
that
it's
should be part of the
bad,
base
but
game.
Weird
I haven't seen it,
Wasteland?
so
Yeah, man.
I install
Wild Wasteland?
it.
Wow,
Whatever,
yeah,
whatever it's called.
What I meant was clearly communicated and understood.
Oh, I'll take a Weird Wasteland mod.
Fake fan alert.
Oh, God.
not really.
I'll take a Weird Wasteland mod any day.
Sure.
No,
I wish.
I didn't
That's
know
one of
him
the
at
things
all.
I think the modding community for that game is kind of slept on. Is just making more stuff for Wild
I
Wasteland.
don't know, really.
Yeah.
Lyle.
Like it's
Lion.
happened a couple times. Yeah, fuck that.
I
I want to get
don't-
immersed in the weird,
Just
the wild.
Have you played The Frontier? That's the most immersive.
No.
Uh-huh.
I played it when it was Project Brazil.
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality.
I think that's the same
You
thing.
mean
No, it's
what
not.
reality?
It's not even close.
Economic
You sure?
reality or
It's two different
She's
teams.
like a
yeah.
student
am I
unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom
I
Is
have
that
no
not-
idea.
I
What's the
don't
one
know.
where you start off
What
like in a
about it?
football game, like it's fucking?
That's
in
Project
Frit?
Brazil, but it's a different team.
as
from The
mankind
Frontier.
or
What will her essay
No, but
prompt
that
be?
turned into something else.
in a good
No,
place?
they added an Easter egg at
I
the
mean,
end that
science
connects
is
it to
doing
the
great,
Frontier.
and
But
this
it's two different
radio
developer
computer
teams.
thing seems to
It
be
was just
kind
like
of
a
big.
nod.
I don't
Is
know.
that true?
I don't
Yes,
know.
that's true.
Look at the clock.
The clock
What am I
shows the
thinking of?
time at 10:09.
You're
The
thinking of the
hands seem
front,
to
the
be
Project
still.
Brazil, but it's
It's
not.
apparent the clock
It's not like
doesn't
they're the
work.
same team.
When ordinary people take over
New
the
California.
government and,
That's what it's called.
demands
It's
democracy.
that's Project Brazil.
Yeah, that's what it was. It used to be called Project
it
Elysium.
happened like
That's what I'm
50
thinking.
years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not
Yeah,
very
of course
good
I
at this.
forgot it. The thing
At
was fucking
history,
New California. That's really easy to forget.
Our government?
New California?
Or do you
That's
mean
the
something
next
else?
Obsidian game.
Sorry,
They kind
I
of already
really
have
need to
that
finish this
in
up.
Fallout. Why would you call whatever?
Cool.
Hey, I'm a fan of the NCR. I got my NCR hat.
You know what? Every time I see a California flag, I think it's an NCR flag at first.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, it only has one head. Never mind.
I always like secretly I'm like, DL waiting for someone to be like, shit, you have got an NCR hat on.
Packaged raincoats fill a low
But
shelf.
no one
The
ever
most you'll
does.
get is someone goes up to you and be like, "What kind of pride flag is that?"
It's not a rainbow fucking.
Then it's only for Royale.
I only had those rainbow glasses, and nobody ever said a word to me about them ever the entire time I was in Georgia.
It's the double bear.
Isn't that great?
flag.
Yeah.
No one judges. They're just like, "I."
Yeah, the only time like that I ever got like a weird like quote unquote Georgia sensation from someone was when we went into Hemrick's and like I was wearing the rainbow glasses, and you and I were being boisterous, but not like rude or anything. And there was like a police officer like standing there, and he just like did a really bad job of looking at me the whole time.
Saint Baptiste. We don't stop
Like,
prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed.
Not like that
magnesium, and
Pakistani guy in the other gas station. He made direct eye contact and smiled.
Saint Baptiste. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that...
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Dramamine is a really good painkiller. I don't really know what hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising. No, sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Dramamine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma
Magnesium?
heals +3 morale.
So you got like a woman with like the blankest American accent who couldn't say magnesium like an American. Oh, this.
Maybe they just changed the name or whatever. They did a lot of stuff in this game, right?
That's the tear machine.
They do with a lot of stuff, but magnesium is an element, and they spelled it right.
Okay.
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are...
Oh, I gotta find a bag to make money.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Alright. Talk to you, Mr. Racist lorry driver.
You know, where are you gonna find a bag?
I don't know, but I don't know if I'm ready to talk to what's his name yet. Oh god, what's the ginger kid's name?
Fucking Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno.
Not time to go talk to Tracer.
Tracer. Where all do I have access to, like, at this point in the game?
It's a good question.
Body.
Yeah, I know I can... I'm going to the body next. I'm just...
You can go poke the body with a stick.
You can't go across the river or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you get to the cursed area? Can't remember a whole lot, honestly.
Quick save. Before I, like, run into anything important that I...
The streets will flow red once more, a great
Slowly.
torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know?
They even have Hep C in this world?
Blood type.
Oh,
the last
wonderful.
time I was tested for Hep C.
Hell yeah.
Hep, yeah, when we last
Had a
tested.
battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a man-o'-war. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Neat.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
That is lacking in havoc.
I thought I'd mix it up. You know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what we're doing.
Actually, I don't have an opinion.
I'm
I
sure
would.
the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite. The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Oh, her.
Oh, that lady.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice.
Oh, she notices.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershaw. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit.
Hey, Cryo, can you Google something for me?
Probably the Wild Pines Red.
I can try.
Can you just
She's a
Google
professional
where the
negotiator.
terror bag is?
I had a
And
feeling she will be very
Disco?
cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky.
Yellow
Showing her
plastic
off is our
bag.
best bet.
Oh shit,
Good
we're gonna
idea,
get
piggies.
wacky.
Run along now. Fuck her.
We're allowed to
shit.
get a little
While
wacky.
you're at it, I'd like to watch her swim back to us on. I ain't no snitch.
Past the
Pig
bookstore
style.
and down the
Go
stairs, laying
forth
on the
and
ground.
forage in someone
Okay.
else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Watch
Fucko.
your back.
okay, so down the stairs on the ground,
That's the bookstore.
past the bookstore. Can only imagine they mean over here. It's not that.
Yeah, probably down here somewhere. There's more stairs below you, perhaps.
Yeah. Let me just make sure they don't mean. Because doesn't the bookstore have two entrances? Yeah, there's that little girl.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can get to the other one right now. I don't remember. Is that it?
That's... Man,
Down those stairs, maybe.
oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yes, now I can collect trash.
Excellent.
Kuno.
I guess I'm gonna take my pills and see what happens.
Are they new pills? Oh, yeah, your allergic reaction.
Yep. think you might be right about it being in the midnight clock, though. So I'm going to try and make it happen on purpose. That's all it is. Great.
Don't want to deal with this yet. I do want to see what's in there, though. I'm gonna be right back for 1 second. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Start a timer. Stopwatch, rather. And we'll see if I have a reaction in like the next 45 minutes. Oh, I will also BRB.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get some food. I'll be right back.
Okay. So now that I have... Do I have to equip the damn bag? Oh, I did. Oh, I should radio in about my police badge.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is
I need
work.
all of these.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
I used to have
It's
a hand cranked
robust,
flashlight.
weatherproof, and well made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch, labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my imps. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Don't.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
I like how Americans say lieutenant and British people say lieutenant and French people apparently say lieutenant.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident.
You're
You've
back.
probably done it 1,000 times.
Yeah. My neck, my back.
Oh yeah, I know all about those.
Oh, sorry,
How
I'm
may I
back.
assist you?
Had to put the birds away, and they don't just hang out right outside the coop anymore.
Where do they go?
The neighbors' yards.
Of course they do.
And the duck is big enough to... Well, at first it was the chickens, how they could jump
Just
and
a
flap
second,
their
officer.
wings and, do a solid 5-foot jump.
The man uses
Duck can do that now, too.
You're gonna have to clip their wings.
And cops
Nah.
know relay code.
You say that because you don't want to, or because like you don't want to do it?
No, because I don't have to. They know where their home is, they know where their food is, so... Like, I've left them out overnight before. They just, like, hang out right outside the coop at night.
Okay. I just like worry what happens when ducks get that like magnetic pole desire to migrate.
I'm pretty sure that was bred out of domesticated ducks.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says
And
he
not all
lost his
ducks are
badge and needs to
migratory.
report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Shovelers are,
Who lost his badge? Dick
unfortunately.
fucking Mullen.
But I
Look at
don't
you.
think it's,
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the...
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Dickmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Dickmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Do you think these people, like, when we're not around, like, they just speak French, or do you think they just speak English with outrageous French accents?
No, they speak French when they want to be assholes.
I'm just going to make a note here that you are
and then they use the outrageous French accent when they want to be mean to you.
Come in! You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Ten-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you...
Check your pockets. Check your...
I don't have my gun?
I don't know where it is. No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying over the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12. Visitors present here. Over. Ten-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What is it?
He seems intoxicated and keeps...
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new. Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics. What? What is it? He's still on the line.
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Got a guy with like a Texas accent.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What
Paris.
do you need, sir? Over.
Suburbs of Paris.
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Dickmar says...
You know what's pretty amazing about this game's voicing? Like, you know, like David Cage, like, used all those, like, French actors in, like, Heavy Rain. And, like, they were all, like, Uncanny Valley, like, not, like, you know, like, you left...
The French speak different in their body language, so it comes off really weird when they say English phrases.
Yes, but like there's like certain things that like were written in the script. Like, tell me what it's like to find. Tell me what you'd feel like if you found your dead son's body on a deserted wasteland.
Yeah, he uses words that are not used in English.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the way he's using them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that was just like, didn't somebody like double check his script who like
no, sir,
speaks English like at a native level?
Do you think David Cage would let anyone tell him he wrote something wrong?
I'm more wondering, like, do you think he would let someone tell him, or do you think he just hired a bunch of yes men?
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
the thing. All of his games, there are script editors credited, but you know, none of them
10-4, I hear them.
have
Absolutely
the balls
What do you want now?
to risk their job saying, "Hey, you spelled this wrong."
Fucking kidding?
I don't think he
Even
is.
if you did, he would just like tell you to fuck
Don't
off.
give that asshole
You know,
like fuck off! I'm looking at this woman's ass.
Right?
like you wouldn't listen to your feedback even if he asked for
No,
it.
he would take your feedback and then he would make the change and say he came up with it because he's so.
Yeah.
That's more of a Molyneux thing.
He would do that too, though. He would do whatever of those he felt like at the time, I'm sure. But fuck David Cage.
What? I mean, other than
I
like,
want to read the in real life book of poetry by Dav Idkaj. You know it's real. You know it exists.
Oh, he's got one.
He wouldn't put it in Nomad's Soul.
Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Name a character after himself and not actually have a book of poetry.
It's probably on his desk.
please come and get me.
He said, "It's okay. You can do it, sir." Over.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here.
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself.
No, I'm going to embarrass myself. Please, I don't want to be here. I have to.
Nah, go back to the station and tell the captain yourself you lost your gun.
Please, I'm scared. I can't fuck. I can't breathe. Help me, please.
The radio falls silent.
Damage morale.
The communications officer.
What was that? It's okay, detective.
That is what a panic attack's like, isn't it? Isn't it, Pero?
Yeah.
From what you've seen.
We should get on with our tasks. Work always helps me center myself. No.
Now I have damage and morale and a health.
Same.
Same. I feel like there's somewhere I didn't explore up here. Oh, I can get the tear out of there. That's some kind of cache. Ooh, there's cans there too. No, Kim.
What's the game that I own that has ray tracing in the settings? Wait, NVIDIA can just tell me. Time to install the GeForce Experience.
Guess what is free on Steam? Quake 2 RTX.
I have all the Quakes.
No, Quake 2 RTX is Quake with ray tracing. Free with an NVIDIA card.
The southwest and the door rattles against your knuckles. The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any...
Well, I do want to see how Quake looks with ray tracing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that right now.
I know, I'm just saying, like, claim the game.
There must be another entrance to the east.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sound. The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting... Doesn't matter who I am. Now, the police. Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No. I already go check the backyard door.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
What is this? Okay.
Why is Quake 2 a whole gigabyte?
Because of ray tracing? I don't want to talk to her yet.
It's got like a launcher full of ads or some shit, probably.
No, it doesn't. It's like the only ray tracing game I was able to run on my 1080, because 1080s can simulate the RTX ray tracing, but very badly. Okay, here we go. I need to get this.
I kind of got like the top of the line of the 30 series.
Need to
build all the bank or something.
About me.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
I mean, the price finally came down. I said I might as well jump on it now before it goes back up again.
Don't let him go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This could be a witness.
Because, 2 years ago, this card was $3,000.
Like a
and I got it for $1,000.
He keeps stealing looks at me.
How much was it?
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish the cigarette, I have to
How much was it, like, has it been?
Because of crypto, like 3,000 to 4,000.
Oh my god.
My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Can he hear our thought too?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't know.
He's like, hey, buddy, can you hear my thought monster?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Can you please tell Hojo to clean up a little?
Why?
He's got blood on his face, damn it, and we haven't touched the body in hours.
Well, what about what we got on our eyes? And
we are a superstar.
Yeah,
now tell Hojo to clean up.
What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing.
Yay.
He doesn't.
Oh yeah, this is
gesturing no with his cigarette.
Is that what gay code talk is in this game?
Yeah.
That the view is a little
I've heard some of it and it's pretty wacky, but I've never heard like gay friends.
No, not you.
Yeah.
I missed this conversation.
This is probably what I would say if I were in his situation and was like, yeah, I had a sex friend over.
Last week?
Though I would probably just be honest with the cop.
It'll take more than rain to bring
like
this
I
place
was
back.
getting fucked at the time,
What
officer.
were
Not gonna lie.
A Sunday friend. How he doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette.
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
No, stay a while. Have a drink with me. Pretty low chance, though.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'll stop drinking. I'll take the trash out.
Trash?
Please don't go. I'll even
A little too emotional, buddy.
Listen, I really have to go.
How did that work?
Good luck with the investigation.
Oh, it worked on you.
See, I wanted to get that check.
Because you think it'll get you to the gay thoughts?
Yeah. Because it's him that prompts it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We can probably try it again with a different outfit.
I don't know.
If we can find a different outfit yet.
Options. Let's just like go naked. Because I know something. Suggestion. That was my suggestion was low. So
Hey,
I
what's that
can
noise down there?
wear that. I'll just. This is how I'm gonna look. Right. This is gonna get me in the secret gay underground, right?
It looks like you're already in.
It's been a week and now they show up?
You see a young man on.
Not looking for any trouble. There's no trouble. I don't want to be seen.
Don't let him go.
Is it real?
Like a no.
Alright, but make it quick. My name?
That's definitely.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? My name? My name?
That's definitely.
No, of course not. I'd even go so far as to say that the view.
We will remove the.
Oh.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you.
And when did you speak?
Last week?
He's an actor.
You didn't.
It was my Sunday.
Hey, Sunday. He doesn't reply.
I'd even go so far.
We will
Oh.
Wait, is someone.
No, not you.
And when did.
Last week?
He's an actor.
You didn't.
It was my Sunday friend.
Hey, he doesn't.
I'd even.
We will
Oh.
Wait, is.
No, not you.
And when.
Last week.
He's an actor.
You did.
It was my Sunday friend.
Hey, son, he doesn't reply.
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Okay, let's try this now.
Time to bring out.
Oh, failed.
No.
Oh, reload.
Listen,
we have to
good
get
luck with the investigation.
Yeah.
We have to get getting gay with kids to save the rainforest.
Yeah, we've got to know about the secret homosexual underground. It's got to be like the foundation of like our being.
He's gone. No point in running. He could be a witness. There has.
Okay. Well, at least we got it up to 42%. I guess I could enable Twitch integration and get you guys to like spam it.
Even on Twitch?
I can turn Twitch on.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
I don't know how much that actually.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie.
Don't let him go.
Well, it seemed like when SGF played it.
Is it really that important?
Like a.
All right, but make it quick.
He
That's.
No, of course not. I'd even.
He got like maybe like 20% more.
Wait.
Oh, really?
Someone else.
Yeah.
No, not you.
And when did.
Last week?
He probably had like a lot.
You didn't.
It was my Sunday friend.
I don't know if like two people it's gonna do much.
Yeah.
Just.
No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, buddy.
Who knows
Let's
who
go.
might be watching from the distance, hidden for a moment. The man on the balcony. See.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But hold on. What's that? For a it's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Oh, he still walks away. I guess I have to talk to him later.
Yeah, after you follow his clues in the scavenger hunt.
Oh.
Now turn
He's
that
gone.
stone.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. He could be a witness. Him or his. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Oh my god, are you gonna bring
we find a way
Tojo
inside the
into
building,
the gay underground with you?
I hope so.
A stone, like any other, lying in a. There's a key beneath it, rusty.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them. We'll just have to go in and see.
It's gonna be like the hardcore kids.
What is this? Flip up glasses, the auditor.
You can do some road cop shit. Fuck yeah.
Oh, hi. money.
Yeah, slime money.
Slime money. Ooh.
Ooh, is that a Pepsi?
Oh, it's alcohol. Oh, it's magnesium. Gotta take that.
Yeah, your skin don't look too good, buddy.
Items.
No, throw that all away.
Interact. No, I can sell booze.
Oh, you can sell the booze?
Yeah, but...
Oh, hell yeah.
It said I got magnesium, didn't it?
Did you auto-take?
I think so. Maybe. I can level up. Oh. Revert. Well, since my... We'll level up my composure, since it's my signature skill. Can I... I can't level that up. Inexplicable feminist agenda. Where is the magnesium? Is there like a...
I like your player icon being like a rotating circle because it just looks like you're you got little Tweety birds floating around your head.
Yeah, I thought that was like a status effect or something.
Like someone dropped a fucking piano on your head.
Yeah, seriously.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number. It's a solid lump of metal. Better without those cutters. You won't get very far.
Oh, gotta put the chain cutters in my hand.
So we're working on turtle mods, right?
Yeah.
And for a long time I couldn't get this one to work. Part of it to work, whatever. And I finally figured out what it was today.
What was it?
It was when I copied the initial image, the stuff I did a full copy or whatever of it, and or a duplication or something, and it duplicated in such a way that it shaved a pixel off of each dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess there was just nothing but transparency there or something, and it just didn't copy anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they were all the wrong fucking dimension. Like, I was fucking around with, like, semicolons and shit in the code for, like, off and on for days. Trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing wrong, and just, it shaved a pixel off for some reason. Once I did that, it was fucking fine.
Bust depicts Emilio Krasmazov, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting. The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into...
Scientific communism, you say?
I'm all about scientific communism.
Yeah, what the hell? Tell me more.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Then again, I also got excited the first time I heard the term Christian Science.
Oh yeah, that's something.
Boy, that was let down. Scientology too.
From the looks of it.
Do I have to
Quit
open the
using
door?
science in your religion.
Do you have a warrant?
Let's go. We don't have a reason.
It's generally easier to do things if you're a poor communard, from the looks of it.
Do I have to open? Did you have?
Let's go.
It's generally...
Isn't the main narrator in this game like somebody who's like never done voice acting before or some shit?
I don't know.
He's so good at it though.
Yeah, they're great. Like, I think I heard that. I could be very wrong.
Well, he probably sucks as a narrator, but he fits in the setting of this game so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like...
Yes?
I don't even
Like,
know.
this kind of tone wouldn't work for, like, you know, oh, the places you'll go.
Oh no.
Give me a moment. The
I
cold
mean,
never
I-
does any good for my body.
That'll make it
I'm
sound like a
fine.
threat.
Fine. Now,
Yeah.
what do you want from me?
She's the cleaning lady.
Hell yeah.
She knows the floor plan and the residents.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
You mean butt sex?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those...
Thank you. We should
Wait,
go
what?
check
I
out his
missed your
apartment.
conversation with the old lady.
See if he's...
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go in the balcony. It's one of the doors there. He's usually home in the evening. So we have to go back in the evening after we loot all these rooms.
Hell yeah.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways. If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's
Hell
all
yeah.
I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Ask away, policeman. People come and go. I don't keep an eye on
Yes, you
everyone.
do. You're an old lady who doesn't have anything else to do.
They probably just
That's literally the only thing you do.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Be nosy.
She knows what everyone's up
It's been
to.
empty for months. Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in.
If it were an
there.
old man, I'd believe it. Her, no.
Yeah.
Maybe
Not
it's
one
those
bit.
countercultural
Yeah.
people again.
She got the
Breaking into a
cheesiness.
house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you? Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
I may drop out.
that
I'm
one's a
installing
scientist,
GE Force
a
Experience.
future scholar.
Okay.
Might update my graphics driver.
Okay. It usually has problems with Firefox, but
Education's
I
good.
don't think it
I
does
always
with
tell them to study.
Discord
Something to
when it
do
updates.
with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall. The symbol of what now? Never heard of it. The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks.
What's this box? Postcard.
You hear someone walking around inside.
Excuse me? Of course not.
You have plenty of reason to enter.
Are you cooking morphine in there?
Oh, come on!
Well, that was easy.
That was smart.
Open up.
Where's the morphine? Ooh.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
My name is
That should be a
Marielle
rule.
Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
The cop can guess what illegal activity you're doing. You should get
Yeah.
to
You
come
want to
in.
see my ID?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't legally
Isn't
ask
that
for it,
great?
but why not? Wanna see
I
my
guess.
permit too?
Raises a lot of questions.
It feels flimsy in hand, with the words Reversal Zone of Control written under a nondescript municipal logo. There's a picture of her with shorter hair inside, along with all her personal details.
Thank you. Do you have any questions? I need to be back in Midtown in an hour.
I've always been surprised how little personal details there actually are in a passport.
Right.
Like, they don't have like a U.S. address. The only information, geological information other than U.S. citizen they have is what state you were born in. That's it.
Oh, well, yeah, because like, if you need a passport, you may not have an address.
Well, you might not, but like, you'd think there'd maybe like optionally
Yeah.
like emergency contact address. How about that?
Sure.
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea
There's
how
no
stupid
valuables.
mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when
There's
he
a
came to
glory
close the
hole.
door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's...
The sum must have been puny.
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both. I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
I fuck shit up too.
Ha! Sounds like you've spent too much time undercover in some rock band.
It's not a compliment.
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a
Moribund.
business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
It's a weird word. Doesn't that mean like about to die?
A sudden serious look crosses
Maybe.
her face.
I don't actually know.
This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there a... Of course.
Oh, what's this? I should take it. What is it? Hypnogamma.
Uh-oh.
Alright, time to take some drugs. Unless I took them already, which, again, would be really weird. How... Okay, I definitely got Hypnogamma this time.
Yeah, I watched you get it.
Okay. Logic, authority, okay. So...
It's not in your items, right?
Yeah, it's not in my items. See, there's postcard boogie street, Kangri mate pen, empty cassette case. My tools have a pry bar, a flashlight, and the alcohol, which would lead me to think the drugs would be there too.
Yeah. It's not like somehow going into your bag, I assume. Probably not. Yeah, I don't see how it could. Yeah. Is it all just stuff that does, like, your health or morale?
Yeah, but my morale was supposed to recover by 3 when I got it. And it didn't.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's somewhere.
Have you finished that thought, though?
No.
Maybe you have to finish the thought.
I don't think I've actually, like, gotten any...
I like how in this game it takes several hours for you to think about something.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, that's how it works in real life.
Right?
Yeah.
Something just comes to you like...
Sometimes it takes years to get, like, the right thought you needed to get through an idea, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm saying I like how realistic...
How do you bring up the Steam browser again?
Shift tab.
Oh, okay. Web browser. Where are drugs? Same game, just go...
Steam, how do I find drugs?
Hey, Alexa. Oh, I can't say that because your TV's listening to me.
Oh.
Gaben, please tell me where the drugs are.
I turned on voice command.
Oh, did you?
I had to turn it off immediately. It was way too convenient.
Did you ask her to fart?
No.
You did.
I know what happens when you do that. So, of course I didn't, because she never stops. And then she gets an attitude when you tell her to stop.
Are they the drugs that repair health and morale? These are stored above your portrait in the main screen.
Oh.
Okay. I see. That's kind of...
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Where's this glory hole?
Yeah.
Gabe, where's the glory hole?
I came here.
I seek glory.
Is there any way to run? Oh, there's shift. I did solve a quest for that lady. Let me talk to you.
Give me a moment. I see.
Oh, do I want to do that much effort?
I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Lax women and sexual deviants, that's who will come.
I know those types, yes. There have been some here, but they never make their rent, so they have to move out. I know their type.
She appreciates your effort to curb the deviantry and laxness.
How are my thoughts? Done. Okay. Well, I guess. I don't remember this.
Chemical coal.
Well, it's got to be treated for nothing.
Moisture and burning.
Oh, hell yeah. Listen to the description on these. These are great. Although these jeans look worn, the wearer must have had an ass given to him by the mighty Lord himself. That beautiful peach-shaped man-ass has imprinted itself so deep in the fabric, you can't but wonder if you're wearing them would start molding your own vague rear side into a more shapely form as well. +1.
I need those jeans.
I know.
+1 electrochemistry for good ass?
For God ass.
Oh, that's God ass. I read that wrong. I thought it just said good ass. You have the God ass now. Yeah, this is how you're being dressed for the rest of the game. With your gun out, too, once you get it.
Yeah.
You just need some cop shades and you'll be perfect.
I got those, I wish I had those cop shades like I got. Where are the... Those are something for now.
Alright, my graphics driver is now up to date.
Yeah, it does take a while. Alt-Z is the thing that brings up the desktop capture, or game capture. And you can stream with it if you haven't used it yet.
Alt-Z?
Yeah, while you're in game. If you do it under GeForce Experience, you got that open?
Yeah.
Hit the in the options and settings. Hit the I believe it's the just the gear thing, and then go to privacy, I think it is, and then there should be a thing to enable desktop capture.
Okay.
And then just turn that on, and then anywhere in Windows, you just hit Alt-Z, and it will bring that up.
Thank you. I found the in-game overlay toggle, and it is now off. I hate the GeForce experience. But it optimizes my games for me.
Yes, it does.
A lot better than Radeon software ever did.
Yeah,
Or in a more noticeable way.
Yeah. I really do hate to admit this, but like, even though like I really prefer AMD's like CPUs and shit, like NVIDIA's got better graphics software, at least.
I mean, that's kind of always been the case, I think.
Yeah, not on Linux, but
Hell, the NVIDIA stuff usually even had better, like, unofficial drivers.
Oh, it depends, but yes. Man.
When I fucked around with those back when those existed.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely had a meltdown with Ubuntu when I updated a version, and the ATI, because it was still ATI's graphics driver, broke compatibility. And so first I had to reinstall Ubuntu, and because it didn't detect automatically to use the new driver, but it also it went from like there's like this one setting thing on Linux to test like how fast you're rendering. It's called GLX gears.
Looks like
and
the man we are looking for isn't home.
I was getting like 3,300 FPS on it, and then when I replaced it,
finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? The smoker.
Yeah, when I replaced it with the open source, it was like 32 frames per second.
So
don't worry, it's mostly.
Yes.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m. right here, apartment number 28.
Damn. Turns out it's quite remember, tomorrow.
Alright, time to see how good my graphics are in Forza Horizon 5. I'll even use the in-game benchmark.
Am I supposed to like get anything like free game-wise for like getting a Ryzen CPU? I always
That depends who you bought it from.
Oh.
Yeah, I got like a code for like several, like a few games.
Like if I would have bought my card from Newegg, I would have gotten like 4 games and a discount on Monster Hunter. But I got it off of Amazon just because, like, you know, I have an Amazon credit card.
Yeah. How do I get over there? I want to go in here.
Ooh, the game's optimizing itself. I'm going to be saying the word optimize a lot for the next few days.
What does that even actually, like, mean?
No idea, but it sounds cool, and Big Money Eric made it sound cool.
Oh, do you have do you have my screen attached to your computer now? The big one?
Not right now.
Okay.
But I plan on it.
Okay.
I want that big 4K 60 HDR experience right in my face.
Yeah, because I was like, you know, like, you're kind of dumb if you're not, like, using the best screen in the house, like, to... experience that graphics card.
I will make that my main fucking display as soon as I get it mounted.
Yeah, it should have the piece, right? Don't you just have to, like, pull it on and, like, lock it on?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the pieces right now. I just don't feel like picking it up at the moment.
Yeah. Very understandable. How do I leave? I'm gonna leave.
Oh my god, I want to get the Hot Wheels DLC for this game. Because the Lego DLC for the last game was so good.
Was it?
Yeah.
For Forza?
Yeah. It was really good. Like, there's destructible Lego terrain. Parts of your car falls off.
Orange bum hat.
And you get a fucking Lego Ferrari, and it's so badass.
What are the engine sounds like on a Lego car?
It just sounds like the real car. But there's actual, like, car damage, and you can hear, like, the plastic bricks hit the road.
It'd just be like someone, like, making engine noises with their mouth or something. I don't know.
That would be so based.
Well, there's that dead body. Oh, there's Kunessa.
Oh, I'm finally loading. I've been optimizing this whole time.
Trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my...
Apparently,
tell me that's
she
not
doesn't like
Tracer.
people standing behind her back. Logic error. She's not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Oh, I forgot this game
Don't get
calls me
fucking
Earthling.
clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Oh my god, I kinda want this Hot Wheels DLC. It's so cool! Oh my god, these graphics, they're so ray traced.
They're so ray traced.
I can smell the dirt I'm kicking up.
they had smell stuff for like monitors, would you even want it?
I would be afraid of getting trolled.
Yeah, I think it would be more trouble than it would be worth.
Yeah.
You're just afraid of the future of smell-o-vision.
Yeah, kinda.
Me too. Thanks.
I mean, I guess it'd be alright for, like, I don't know, VR porno or something.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I mean, if you just have, like, nice lady smells.
Like...
That's not the smells that are gonna be fucking on the market, though.
Yeah.
Those will be there, too.
Like, and then plus, like, you're gonna download VR porn illegally from the internet, and like, someone's gonna hack in, like
their own smells.
Yeah.
And you don't know where those smells have been.
You'd have to have like a device that can sample odors.
A matrix of push buttons lists
like
all the companies.
Smell microphone.
Commerce.
Yeah.
You hear static from the intercom speaker.
Farting onto a cathode ray tube.
Picked up the receiver, but
all the VTubers would just like buy a fruit and apply that to their model.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old.
You know, Forza has a battle royale
The
mode.
receiver must not
does.
be working properly.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. Ever since I came to live here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally...
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You wait for a minute or two, but you ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with silence. No one's silence. No one answers. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Volition. Let's see, do I have any Volition clothes? Why am I not wearing those? I guess I'll try it.
An old call box with a matrix of... No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life.
Where is that,
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes? Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into free market ideology.
oh, the car.
Already?
No, well, that's the start of where the car was ramped from, right here. Over the pawn shop roof.
Yeah.
Across the canal.
Yeah.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control. This panel usually closes the water lock. You pull the lever all the way up. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality? You pull the lever. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original. Isn't there a sign?
Did I get something? What is this? Oh. Who's this guy?
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving.
Who is this here?
With an old
Who joined us?
knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock, and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down.
Just warning anybody that they
between
be being broadcast on YouTube.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company, and eating his salami.
Hell yeah, eating salami.
The corner of your eye,
Hell
you
yeah,
see a
eating
man
salami.
in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
I mean, I would be disappointed about the salami, but like, if you're trapped on the other side of a waterlock and you've got the salami, like, it's yours.
Very good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Anything I can do for you, officer?
Like, I do not expect it back.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershell. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything round here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Sure thing.
Hell yeah, salami.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because...
Where did an Australian guy get here?
Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the waterlock with debris still in the channel. It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes?
Do I ever?
Great. Just drop in on Wednesday
yeah.
if you want to see the waterlock at work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the 3rd.
Ooh, gloves. Fingerless gloves. My favorite kind. I mean, they're kind of useless if you're like using them to do crimes with. I know I was going to the pawn shop, but I realized I should cash my junk in.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
And I say this because I also, despite the fact, hey, all magnesium. Fuck the police. There's the other green shoe.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Mail collection box, you should man
The
the
mailbox
fuck
does
up.
not know how to man up. It is an inanimate object. There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Levant. Your toe has suffered damage.
Cool.
I also do not know
He does
how
not
to
actually
man up.
think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it. The lieutenant pats the box.
Are there other options for the box?
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
I guess I'll heal a health. What is this? Is this like a still?
Welcome to crime. Be welcome. And please take responsibility for the... Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
Handouts are great. I love them.
Yeah.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone
I've
isn't
been living
taking
off a
responsibility
handout
for
for
the
like the
energy they bring
last
into this space.
several
Fighting
years.
enemy. My philosophy is everyone just getting along.
Yeah.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she wonderful? Did you talk to her? Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. It's working then. Yes. Do browse our books, sir.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her, as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries.
Those countries
Good
will realise
joke,
they've raised a lazy and spoiled generation. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't...
Denial is the way she coped. The woman before you scans the store.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel...
She smiles and
Take a look your shelves.
seemingly relieved. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified
to read.
Don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the... Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come.
Talking is always good. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting.
You gotta get in there.
Oh, I'm gonna get in there. I just want to see if, like, talking to her, like, gets any experience points or something.
Officer. Well, I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important.
It's where she stores her employees.
Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the book.
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't slept in half yet.
Just a storage room. Then why does it have a Seminese ward protecting it? And why does Seminese look like semen?
It's just for decoration. Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything? The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy. But officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankruptcy. I'm talking about
cacodemons
feeding off bad business practices and
Aren't those the
statements.
ball enemies from Doom?
There's something wrong with this.
You imagine them just like sitting in an accountant's room, just laundering all sorts of money.
Business cacos.
That's what she's saying is happening.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna ghost bust.
Fire up the old lie machine.
We're gonna get tweaked out and
The
bust
lieutenant
some
looks at
ghosts.
you. Well, you've got this. Just go with it. This is elegant.
You're called... what?
Crime bros.
Is this a joke, Mr. Policeman? Do you commit crimes together or what?
He turns away, not before you can see a small hint of a smile. He's struggling to not crack up. Technically, that's what crime bros would do. Yes, commit crime.
Sir, I really don't have time for your jokes. The situation is very serious. Okay, but please, only a few questions. It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail.
Wow. Void raves. You have
All this curse talk of this dude is just sitting here just like, oh my god.
I know.
Yes, I've contacted
This
numerous
bitch really believes
parapsychologists
this shit.
and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even... oh, this! No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed
Entire
with a
time
different
she's like,
inducement
buy a
spell, for
book.
example.
Buy a
It's
goddamn
guaranteed to
book.
boost sales. 15%.
Into her hand.
Desert pygmy shamans. The woman before you scans the store.
Someone just like ripped this lady off, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
I got this magic
These
book
shelves
selling
are
amulet.
overburdened with books from the same scene crime fiction. These books greatly overstate. What's more, they complete not a single mention of all the stress this work creates. You see, Dick Mullen on a killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. Oh no, turns out he fainted. Yes, there's also tragedy calls. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick? Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across a worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic hard-boiled phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals? Perhaps you're drawn to the dark and noirish atmosphere. Is it because the smoking dame in the slinky red dress on the cover is giving you a hard-on? Yes, it is. The bulge in your pants is embarrassingly obvious. Relax. It's not that bad. Also,
Something the matter, detective?
the lieutenant nods. You think you detect the faintest trace of a grin on his face, but you can't say for certain.
Did you get it?
No, it was $7.99.
No, fuck that.
A tome of fascist magic.
Hell yeah.
Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic.
He's not wrong.
What would they
A
fucking
plaque
be?
on the shelf
God.
reads, Biographies of Fame. Browsing through all the books with suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. High-Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of a
Where are we dropping?
rock star called
We are
Anti-Star.
right now.
Now arriving
For shooting
in
morphine
Toronto.
into one of his eyeballs.
We're
and cocaine
we're on
into the other.
YouTube live, by the way.
Oh,
Not saying you're not welcome. I'm just saying, just so you know.
Next to that,
Be aware.
Australian radio personality Guillaume
Hello.
Bevy
Don't read
Hello.
off the credit
stands in
card
front
numbers
of
or
a
whatever.
rundown drug
Yeah.
So sad.
He's a hermit.
Can
But I
you
do that
send
for
me
me.
cute pictures of your credit
reporting
cards?
on real-life crime and ruining cops' day.
I really must
Attention all
insist you buy one of
gamers.
the books. Really? I'm sorry. I did not mean to rush you. I would say
it's spaghetti night, my dudes.
the greatest
Nice.
innocence.
Nice.
Yes, most certainly. It's an
Oh, I need to
important
get dinner.
educational tool.
That sounds
delving into
awesome,
the
but I don't
depths
It's
think I
too
can
late
do
to
that
make
anymore.
religion
anything.
and their relation to inauthentic power. A very influential historical figure. The book
Yeah, I
is
should
also
probably
very
figure out some
daring.
dinner soon.
The author aims to re-examine the universal understanding. Perhaps for a layman,
Do her words seem vague?
certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal.
I'm safe scumming
Several
because
maps have been attached to the maps look old and faded. Your
As you
eye
want to,
catches a
that's
map
fine.
of the north
Yeah.
coast to the east. Hudon. It's somewhere to live. You feel you're just west of Coal City.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of they're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing, from when some design studio people tried to spruce
The place does not look like a successful tourist trip.
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone...
okay. Save scum. See if there's anything to interface. Interfacing.
There's a restaurant here called Thrilled Cheese.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It sounds...
Grilled cheese.
It's a store that just makes different kinds of grilled cheese.
Several maps have been. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map.
There's a ghost kitchen here called the Meltdown.
Waiting for her to be distracted.
Oh, hell yeah, I stole it.
She's not. You're now the proud owner of a map.
It's alright. Drev bought me one from there once.
This large map displays.
It came out of
archipelagos,
Denny's.
Ozone, Laurentide.
Oh yeah?
disintegrated
Okay, I could dig it. I could dig some ghost kitchen stuff from Denny's.
Yeah, it was alright.
Where 850 million people live on these. The ocean
Nice
breaks
little
apart
toasty milk
connections to
sandwich,
other
yeah.
worlds. You have little idea what.
Oh, I
perhaps
missed the
our gods.
breakfast though.
There, I finally have the M. Electrochemistry impossible. I don't know, my electrochemistry is pretty high.
You gotta go sexier.
Where is this mirror? Oh, that's the mirror in the...
This bookstore is not strictly about.
Sir, I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next...
Amidst the various books, you find these three. The point of the book, and many other. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional wholeness. When it's up to your mind, the book features chapters on topics such as. There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I stole the map. Oh, I've got to talk to the... Is she not here? The old lady who's looking through the books? Who calls you a cockatoo?
Is it an insult or a compliment?
I don't know.
A book about pate. You know you want that.
I mean, it's one of those things that, like, I always think I'm going to like eating, and then I'm like, It's not bad, it's just disappointing.
But like you're saying, but angry.
Hello, sir. Step
Yeah,
right.
like-
The store is open.
Not even angry, just disappointed.
I know, sir.
Yeah.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
I guess it's
It's a
tasty, and
bookstore,
I'm
sir.
not happy about it.
Whoa.
It's not as tasty as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
What is a book?
Is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really
You know what's
long
really
letter.
irritating? Caviar is actually pretty tasty, but like it is not worth the price.
Oh, it's definitely not worth the
Are like
price.
little games on a table, made to pass the time.
I like
There are several
roe, but like I do not
The
like
sailors here
how
mostly buy
salted
cards.
like actual caviar is.
My pleasure.
I
Anything else
love
you'd like
it,
to know?
honestly. It's just I would never pay for
Okay,
it.
sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Shit.
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed. Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That... I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so. Yes, she can be quite strict about it. My mum doesn't let anyone sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I said.
You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry,
So
sir.
that's a compliment,
It's just that you
actually.
don't look like Dick Mullen.
Well, you don't smell like a cop. I guess that's a compliment.
I'm gonna go figure out some dinner. Good luck. I may be back.
Okay.
Hopefully, but I don't know.
Okay. See you later.
Have a good one. If I don't see you.
She examines the picture, trying to find whatever is wrong with it.
Love you too. Good night.
She then shrugs and puts the book
Fuck you in.
Sure you can, sir. He's just a fictional character. He'll be no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Hell yeah, look at my composure rating here.
Look at me
No,
while I
sir,
deduce.
I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop. That's a friendly enough face. Most of the time.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks around anxiously. Her hand, the lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Because you usually aren't. I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. There's something you're missing.
Save scum.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir.
Still don't
Telling
have it
people about
on.
Being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are. Of course, you stopped by a few times.
I've been the superstar all along.
I am the superstar.
So that conversation you had with yourself wasn't conversation.
Yeah, But you don't have party eyes anymore.
Oh, I don't have party eyes anymore.
Yes, of course. That makes sense.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of the loony brother.
So you were definitely on something.
Oh yeah, I had the swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That's what she meant. You're probably gurning too. What's gurning?
Fuck yeah. You should get some
jonesing, maybe.
Right now.
You should get some party eyes right now. Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks. I've learned something about myself today.
It's
What
the
is
type
romance?
of book where there's a rich lady and she has to... Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man?
But usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly. Like those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting. That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people. I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
BRB.
No, I don't know. Yes.
Gotta use the
What
restroom.
was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain? Later, when you get the chance, you should address these issues.
Maybe some about other books.
Okay, I'll finish this up when I'm back.